And hello and welcome to episode 2 of Shades of Blood. I'm Graham Smith and I'll be the GM for this game, and I'm joined by 4 lovely people, or 3 lovely people and my wife, who's an awesome person rather than a lovely person. So, starting my top left, we have...
Hello, I'm Tommy. I am playing Madranna Moonwatcher, the orc champion of Uruk.
Hi, I'm Kirsten, and I am an Oria Dwarf Bard.
Hello, I'm Rick, and I'm playing a rat folk sorcerer named Percival Higgins Tooth.
Hi, I'm Will. I am playing Varigan, a human thaumaturge.
Awesome. Right, in episode 1, we found the party travelling 51 days to make landfall on an island, whereupon someone set about doing day-to-day chores. Somewhat anticlimactic start to their heroic escapades, but so far they have met their Iruxi employer. They have had a little bit of a guided tour of some of the town. They have gone down, and where they thought they were acquiring a horse, they've acquired an Orgdinar, and they have now come down to the water dock to see if they can acquire a cart to go with this horse. So this is where we find our party. So, arriving at the waterport, you find a stressed Scourger directing workers. It is clear that he's the person you need to speak to, because he's the one that definitely seems in charge. And the majority of his employees are Athamarus and merfolk. So I should hopefully be sharing a picture of Scourger with you guys right now.
Okay.
Fish guy with a spear?
Yeah, absolutely. He is a very vibrantly coloured Athamaru, and as he's moving about and directing all the workforce, he's moving with quite clear agility. His scales are rippling with hues of rusted bronze and shimmering coral red, and he has lidless, bright sea green eyes, iridescent eyes. And he's constantly flicking around, keeping an eye on everything. He seems totally on the ball, despite the fact that he is stressed. His head and back are crested, as you can see, with very fine spined fins, very much like delicate seaweed as it wafts in the water. And he's wearing decorative shells, strands of polished drift pearls, and sea-woven cloth, all of which hold certain meaning in Athamaru symbology. And with this, he sees you guys and sort of ignores you initially. He just carries on with doing what he needs to do as far as, you know, getting everyone in order, getting all his people going where they need to be. But he's aware of the fact you are there, but he's not really paying you any further attention other than that.
So in the first half, we had the putting the horse before the cart, and now we've got a fish out of water.
Yay!
It's all the cliches. It's like we're going for the whole hog. Yeah.
Maybe we'll have a hog later.
I'm
Hello?
quite content to let him
Hello?
finish.
Hello?
Business, but
So that's me trying to get his attention. All right. Hello.
Yes. What is it that you want? Can't you see I'm busy? I'm understaffed and, well, I just don't have time to chat.
Yeah. Calm down. We've been sent here to pick up a cart. Well, we think you should be expecting us, right?
That's not here. It's in the warehouse, and I just haven't had time to get it. This morning's shipment was much larger than anticipated, so I'd lent my workforce to the sailors' port. To be honest, I need them back here helping with all of this.
Do you want us to go and get her? Will that help?
Well, I guess if you go and speak to Eugenie, he's over Eugenie. He's the boss over at the Sailor's Port. See if he can have my people back, and then I can maybe sort getting that damn cart for you.
In the meantime, why don't I give you a hand?
What, here?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you look strong enough, I guess. I mean, guess, okay. I mean, can you swim?
Um,
You do realise that the port here isn't on the surface, it's underwater.
well, if I take my
We have
armour off, I should
shipments.
be able to swim, but I won't
We
be able
have
to swim as
shipments
good
that
as...
come from the latest Athamharu colony. They just walk them here along the seabed. So I take it if you can dive down and you can hold your breath underwater for a long time. No?
How long's a long time?
Oh, 10, 15 minutes at a time?
Yeah, okay, we'll go and get your crew.
Excellent. And the person you need to speak to is Eugenie. You probably saw him directing traffic when you were. I hear you were waiting for that tardy one in Inizcar on the dock for a while. He would have been the one. Normally wears his he's got like a red bandana on. He should be easy enough to find, but he'll be directing the cruise over there. So just search him out and see about getting my men back, because I'm in dire need. It's almost the point where I'm going to have to dive down there myself.
All right, let's go. Let's go. We'll go and see if we can find them for you. Don't blow a gasket.
Don't blow a gasket. What's a gasket? So you head north to the other port. You can move your characters up by that. That would be cool. And this is the more orthodox port. This is the port where boats come at surface level and people do unloading above the water. So although the unloading is done above water, the other one, obviously, the getting the stuff is obviously done from underwater. So
Presumably
you can see
we bought Mr. Oates with us, yeah? We just lead him around.
yes, I would say that Varigan has got Mr. Oates, so that is absolutely fine as far as that is concerned. So you have a pack mule, literally, for you. So when you arrive at the Sailor's Port, you can see, I should have shared in your art gallery, you should find Eugenie there. I've already shared him. Should be there now. You see this gentleman, and he is directing a crew of people that are dealing with some boxes and bits and pieces, but they're not, massively busy. But you notice that all of his crew, are people there, Athamaru, Azaketi, and Merfolk. That there are no, which is surprising for this dock, because you'd expect there to be regular workers rather than just all of the ones that he's nabbed from Skorga. So yeah, he's there, and he's kind of like directing bits and pieces. You notice the bottles at his waist. He's got a couple of of alcoholic beverage bottles, for want of a better term, attached to his belt. You're not sure if that's because he's got a sideline in liquor delivery or just for general consumption. But he's clearly someone that spent a lot of his days in the sun. He's got that sun-leathered appearance about him. His sleeves are rolled up, and his face has basically spent too many hours under the sun and salt spray. It's got that kind of just that sort of like well-tanned, leathery appearance. Where he's directing from, he's like slouching across. Unlike Skorga, who is kind of whizzing around and getting involved, he's kind of slouching against some crates and sort of like pointing and shouting at the guys, but still watching as he does so. So it's not like he's not doing his job. He's just not as actively involved as Skorga was at the other port.
I'll march up to him and speak to that. Skorga needs his crew back, or her crew. Is it her or she? But was it he or him?
Skorga was a
Skorga.
he.
He.
Yeah.
Skorga needs his crew back.
Well, that's unfortunate, isn't it? Because, we made a deal. He owed me a favour, and I've got him for the day.
Right, we've got a problem.
Yeah.
Because we need something from him, and he needs something from you. You need something from him. There's a bit of an impasse here. What are we going to do? Is there something we can do to help here?
Well, I reckon you got a couple of options. A couple of you look like you could break bulk, haul weight. I reckon if you gave me 4 hours of your time, then I could let old Skorgs have his men back. Or you could ask around town and kick a few of my folks' asses and get them down here. Either way will work, and then our Athamaro favour welcher over there can have his folk back at the water dock.
Oh, this feels what my dad used to call a dockyard runaround.
Well, he's giving me the runaround if he reckons he wants his lads back. I mean, they're lazy enough as it is. I mean, they want to keep diving in the bloody water. But, all we need is to get the cases off the ship, in the warehouse, sorted. No, there they are, every 15 minutes, jumping in for a break. But if you can sort it out, then that's fine. Either you jump in instead of them, although the little ratty one doesn't look like he could lift a box more than about half an inch off the ground. And the rest of you look like you could do it. Or, like I said, go downtown, find me geezers, get them back here.
What about a
So
compromise?
basically, 4 hours running around looking for your guys, or 4 hours lifting boxes.
Well, I doubt it'd take you 4 hours to get the people back here. Maybe an hour or so. So it depends on how much time you want to give me, doesn't it? An hour finding people, 4 hours running around working. One or the other. Either thing works. And then, like I said, Skorgy old boy can have his dudes back home.
Unless you've got a cart that we can have.
Fuck off. You're not having the carts that we use. We need them.
All right, worth a try.
I'll step forward and propose a compromise. Perhaps if 2 of us, perhaps the 2 more athletically inclined, offer to work for 2 hours, and the other 2 members of our party will perhaps try and rally up some of the crew members to get off their asses and get back to work. Everybody wins. We only spend 2 hours working. You get your boys back. We get on with our day. Everyone goes home happy.
And
That's
in the meantime,
right. They won't be stopping every 15 minutes to jump in the water.
well, that remains to be seen. But what happens when I let the workers go back where they were, and then next thing I know, you lot are rubbish, and then you haven't found my men? I'm left with all this lot, not put away, not sorted, not broken, none of the bolt broken down. No. You one or the other. 4 hours a pop, or you find me dudes.
Percy will look for the dudes since, he can't lift a crate an inch off the dock anyway.
What's the
Strap my
verdict from
shield
everyone
onto
else?
my back and going. I'd strap my shield onto my back and just start heading towards the boxes.
Okay, so you're basically prepared to put the 4 hours work in. Okay.
Yeah.
And then he will keep you there if it's just you doing it until someone comes back with his workers. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, okay. Cool.
Or are you working as well, Will, while Percy
I will,
and...
I will flex my muscles and pitch in some good old-fashioned elbow grease to help
Okay.
on the dock.
None of you
Where
have
would I look for your men? Where would I find them?
bid, bars, I don't know.
To the bar.
I guess once we got one or two, they'll know where the other ones are. So let's start at the tavern, yeah?
Okay.
Yep.
Can we have a couple of just generic athletics checks from our two that are staying at the docks?
For once, I'm trained in this.
I think
Oh.
3 are staying at the dock.
No, I think
everyone
Berikka's-
but Percy.
no. Berikka was going with you, wasn't she?
Yeah, I'll go with you.
Oh, is she? Oh, okay, great.
Have we got hero points to start with session?
Yes, you should have a hero point to start the session.
One or
Okay.
two.
All right. So
You should have.
oh.
If you didn't use one in the first one, then you should have 2 now. So that's everyone's got 2 apart from the person that dropped a 1 earlier.
That's Tommy.
That's better.
They fall through his fingers like water.
Yeah.
So you
Those rolls
both
are not good.
seem reasonable at taking direction. You know, he's not blown away by your efforts, but you're doing enough. You're putting your backs into it. You're not shirking, and you're able to lift the things onto the various moving implements, onto the sack trucks or whatever it might be that you need. You know, you can. You've done enough around manual labouring before that you don't make fools of yourself, and you are fine. Right, we're not going to make you role play going all round town. What we are having you do, Berikka and Percival, is can you make gather information checks first of all to see if you can find where these individuals are by just asking the people you bump into if they're seeing any of the guys that were whatever it might be, popping into the cornucopia, maybe popping into the other pub in the town, and just basically asking around. There's some reasonable rolls there, I guess. That's not too
Just
bad.
one or a couple?
Just the one. It's just an hour. It's normally 2 hours for gather information, but I'm just going to have that as an hour. So, Berikka. The people of town seem a little bit bemused. They're not that. They're more kind of taken aback. Although this is a town with a very diverse population, an Asoki or a rat folk is clearly new to them because they're more interested in asking who he is and what he's doing here, and so he gets involved in quite a few conversations but doesn't really find out much about what's at hand. However, Berikka seems to fit in. You pop in the cornucopia and you were like, no, not really my bag. You come out of there, but you find your way to another bar. So there's another bar in town, which is called the Kraken and Pike. As in a long spear with a hooky bit on, not the fish. And that, as I said, is just there. Not too far from the docks. You find in there, as you're asking around, he's talking to the barman. Can you take off a couple of coins each, please? A couple of coppers each, please, for doing that. So while you're in there, you get chatting to the barman and to a young servant, and she basically points out a couple of guys with beers in front of them and a meal in front of them as well, that normally work at the docks. So you get told that these two guys in the corner, Cusio and Davius, basically they normally work down at the docks, or normally work down at the sailors' docks. A couple of humans, both in their 30s, but they, thankfully for you, it's early enough in the day that they don't look in their cups as of yet. They basically haven't had enough beers to be drunk. So what do you want to do?
Have a chat, I guess.
Okay. I'll be them, you be you.
That's how it works.
That is.
All right, gents. How you doing?
All right there. Yeah, we're doing all right.
So, bit of an
Cheers.
issue. Just been down the docks and probably don't want to drink anymore. You're supposed to be at work?
No. Today's my day off.
So, is there anything that could convince you to be at work today?
Well, I don't know. Maybe if it... Get me a nice hat. I lost my hat the other day, or a bandana. I keep getting bloody sun on my head. And well, you go and find us an hat, and I'll get back to work, and I'll drag this one with me as well.
Great, because your boss, he is really in trouble. He's got them water folk working with him, and they keep getting in the water. And he's just having a terrible time trying to finish the day's work.
Ah, well, they're good workers, them, but they don't like it when they can't do in dry land all the time. They have to get in the water just to keep themselves from drying out.
Well, it makes sense, but then they would be better off at the water port, right? Then everyone is in the right place.
Yeah. Well, yeah,
How
you go find me
about-
an...
Oh, so you wouldn't go down there and I'll meet you there with a hat?
Oh. Make a diplomacy check, please. A request, please.
Can I aid her in that?
Yes, you were there. The waitress has stopped asking who and what you are. So yeah, that's fine. You can indeed.
Request, did you say?
Yes, please.
Do I get...
It's a request. Okay, sorry.
get any help?
No, yours is an aid check, Percival. You need to go to the... So you need to go... I'll take that roll, but when you do an aid check, you go to the 3 little boxes, and there's an actual thing for aid, and then there's a drop-down menu for what skill it's on. But I'll take your diplomacy check of 14 rather than do so. Yeah.
And what does that mean then? Does that mean I get?
You don't get anything else for it with a 14, so you don't get a +1. You're just rolling your diplomacy check as normal. You get a 19. So Cusio is like, yeah, all right then. I guess I'll make my way back down.
Oh, that is really great, mate. What I'll do, went a bit Australian. What I'll do is I will put a beer behind the bar for you for when you finish tonight.
Okay, so 2 coppers off, please, for the beer, and then you just need to go and find him a hat
Or a bandana. It's turning into like a, I don't know what.
Yeah.
It's a giant scavenger hunt, is what you're on at the moment. It appears to be. They've been doing this for an hour. Can you make another athletics check, please, Varigan and Madranna, please?
Yeah, my rolls are going today.
That's okay.
Oh my god.
Seems Madranna's a little tuckered out after only an hour.
Yeah. You haven't got a hero point now, have you?
No, I've had to burn all mine.
No. Okay.
I thought he had one at the beginning of this session. Did he
did
use
have
that one?
Which he just used a second ago on the first athletics check. So he used that one on the 1 earlier when he rolled the 1 on the check, and then So, Eugenie sees you basically sitting down. You're finding this isn't the work you're used to doing. You're physically strong, but you're not geared up for the sort of strong stamina side of things. You're mainly for the strong strengthy kind of stuff. And you're like, after you've been doing this and hauling big loads of because rope when it's like wet and coming off is really heavy, and you've been doing all these jobs as directed, and he catches you basically sitting down. Here, What the hell's going on? What are you sitting down for?
I'm having a breather.
No. You said I come here and work till the men come back, and that's not working. That's skiving. Get off with you. Get off my dock.
Fine.
You can make, if you
Right.
wanted to try and persuade them otherwise, I would let you try and persuade them and make a diplomacy check if you so wished.
Yeah, let's give it a go.
Okay, talk to me.
Uh,
Persuade me.
Look, I'm not used to it. I'm not used to this work, right? I just came off the boat. I'm just finding it a little bit difficult, but I'm here. I'm working. I can do this. I promise you. I swear to you.
Okay, make that diplomacy check. It is a request to basically, again, at the same, if you could.
I'm not feeling good about this. My rolls are going better.
14. Okay. Well, so yeah, okay. I'll give you the benefit of the doubt, but don't be sitting down on the job again. I don't need no slackers here. Meanwhile, Cusio and Davius make their way back to the dock, and they basically check in. They are going to. They've also notified. They said that on the way down here, they popped into a couple of houses on the way down, and basically had a word with some of their colleagues who should be with us in about an hour's time. They've got to get up. They had lie in. They tied a few on last night. They've got a few drinks inside them, and just you know what, they just overslept, and they basically knocked them up, chucked a bucket of water on them, and said, "Oh, get yourself down there," and they're coming down as well. So you've only got to work for an hour. You've already made yours, Varigan. I'm going to come to you in a little bit, Tommy, to make sure if you see how you get on working for that remaining hour and see if you can drop something other than a 6 on your dice for athletics, which would be nice. Meanwhile, Berikka, how are you getting a hat? And Percival, how are you getting a hat?
You got like a handkerchief, Percival.
Where's the hat store?
Strangely, this small seaport doesn't have a milliner's. There is a general store, which if you ask, you find is where you headed down this road earlier. There is a general store over here.
Oh yeah. Right, let's go there.
Yep.
Okay. So you head to there. Inside this store, you have got pretty much every kind of bit of tat that you could possibly want. It's Poundland on steroids. Okay. Grichum that runs
I'm
it.
thinking like pink felt cowboy hat with rhinestones around it.
This is okay.
That's
There
what
isn't one of those,
don't they?
but there is a kind of pink tricorn hat.
No,
So if you can imagine like a kid's pirate hat,
yeah,
basically like one of those made out of pink felt.
it's tempting, but is there anything more suitable?
Yes,
Is there a bandana? Is there a?
There are nice straw, wide-rimmed hats. There are kind of cloth caps.
What's the cheapest of those?
Probably the cloth caps.
Let's have one of them.
Would cost you another 2.
Let's get one
cost
of those.
you another 2 coppers.
Okay, Percival will pay for that one because Berikka bought the beers, I think.
Thanks,
She did.
Percy.
Yeah. So as you're looking around this place, Is there anything else you think? Oh, do you know what? I might want that while I'm here. Anything? Any other gear you feel with your extra coinage you just acquired that you think, oh, yeah, that would be good.
I think
No?
we have a look round. What sort of stuff they got?
I mean, so basically, for you going into metagaming, it's got any common item of level 1 or below. If you go to your list, there's any gear that you thought, oh, I could have done with that at startup, but it costs too much gold. Probably available here. So yeah. So if you basically went to your equipment tab on your character sheet and clicked on the magnifying glass, anything that you wanted to buy that was a common item, up to level 2, up to level 2 common item, you could pick up from there, no problems. But you have your hat. It's a cloth cap, sort of like a faint light brown check, bit like you should have a ferret if you're wearing it. Yes, you've got the item you need. Tommy, can you now, as you've been back at work, can you make me another athletics check, please? Oh my lord.
Poor guy.
Your stamina.
Better than the last check. Better
Your
than the last
stamina
check, at
is
least.
horrific. You need a 12. Okay. So Eugenie sees you, and this time you're not even sitting down. You're just like where you were moving something. You're literally just like laying across it. You are bushed. You're trying to lift it. It's not that you've stopped working. You're trying to lift it. You're not lifting it, and it just looks like you're sort of like just being propped up by it as you're absolutely tuckered. And he basically just comes along and grabs you by the shoulder, spins you round, and says, "You're useless. Get off my dock."
Yeah, I'm not even going to argue this. I'm just going to walk away, his shoulders just down, because it's like...
Varigan, meanwhile, is working like a bastard over on the far side. He's popped his lantern down on a box, and it's just sort of illuminating the area around him. And he's just kind of like over here. He's getting this rope. He's like throwing that rope up to the person up on the on the deck and whatever. And they're there throwing something down to him, and he's kind of catching it and putting it on a trolley. And it's like this. It's just like poetry in motion with him working. With these guys, it's like he's been working with them for donkey's years, and if it wasn't for the fact he can't breathe underwater, he'd get a job down at the water dock. They'd turn around and give him high praise. The not breathing underwater thing is a bit of a deterrent to be able to. Maybe a spell might help later on if you get to that point, and Percival can cast something on you. And if so, they'd happily welcome you as one of their crew because they've really enjoyed working with you. And it's at this point that. Did you buy anything while you're in the shop? If not, I'll have you arrive.
I bought a compass
Okay.
so that I can
Nice.
do tracking or whatever it is better.
Survival, yes, you can basically know direction and find your way around.
Yeah.
You've got survival, and it would have been too expensive
Yeah.
or whatever. So yeah, that's cool.
Well, I was wondering about the thieves' toolkit.
Have you got
Percival
thieves?
has one on his
Okay.
proper character sheet.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which is why I didn't offer to buy a grappling hook, because this character sheet doesn't have the grappling hook, but the other one does.
Okay. We will get that sorted out between sessions. It should be fine as long as your spells are right and your equipment's like any combative gear. Any combative gear
Yeah.
you might any
I
combative gear
bought
you
it,
might
but I
have.
don't know whether the gold came off. I don't know whether it does that automatically.
If you clicked on the little coins, then the gold would have come off. Did you just drag it over you?
No, I said buy, and it went.
Yeah, then it would have taken the money off.
Cool.
If you clicked on the coins and it said, "Do you want to buy?" and you click buy, then yes, that's fine. It would have done. Okay, so you arrive back at the dock and you see Cusio, and he's sitting there, and already he's getting a bit of a pink forehead going on, and he sees you. He's Mia.
All right, Cusio, I've got you out here. Stomp over. Pop it on his head, pat him on the head. No, probably can't pat him on the head.
Easy. Sorry, wrong voice. Job's a good one. Nice making your acquaintance there, Berikka. See, I'm good with
Rika,
names.
call me Rika. Don't call me Berikka unless I'm in trouble. Just Rika.
Oh, okay. That I can do. Rika.
Rika.
Yeah. Okay.
Sweet.
Good to meet you, Rika. That sounds like a song. Oi, boys. Do you know a shanty about Rika? Really like to meet her? Nah? Okay. Just me then. And off he goes.
Where's Madranna?
Madranna's sitting under a tree over here somewhere. Here we are. Sitting under a tree. Got seasick on the dock. Or at least got nauseous whilst from the work. So, with this,
So have
with the
enough
fact that
of the sailors turned up? The dock workers turned up?
so as you've got the hat, a couple of others filtered down. Eventually, you've got like 6 other workers, and Eugene is like turns around, so Varigan, good work. You're done. You can get back. The rest of these are going back to the water dock. But thank you very much. Don't bring that other tool with you next time. But yeah, good work. And thanks for getting me men back. Those lot aren't bad. I won't knock them, talk about the water thing. They do work hard. But it does frustrate me every time they jump in the water for a splash around. It's just like, just get on with it. But I suppose they make up for it in other ways. Right. Be seeing you. We need to get on. And with this, they basically sort of turn their backs on you and crack on with their job. And the various different Athamaru and Azaketi head back to the water dock.
I suppose we should follow them, shouldn't we?
You can do, by all means.
Presumably they swim back.
No, a couple of them walk along the beach, sort of splashing along. A couple of them just like jump off. The ones that were the ones that were sort of down on the beach end just walk along the beach. A couple of them just like jump in, swim down. The couple sort of like they're chatting with their new mate as they're walking back down there. So, and for all this, you get a whopping 30 gold pieces. No, I'm joking. You get.
I was like, hey.
No, you don't get that. You get a whopping 30 XP. But that's not bad. That's it gets you a little bit of the way. And auto assign should give everybody some points. He says, "Come on."
Hey, Graham, I found on my character sheet where I could change my bloodline and stuff, and I kept trying to do the untrained function on a couple skills, and it wasn't working, but all of a sudden it updated. So
okay.
I think we might be good with the character sheet.
Okay, cool. So you can add your experience points on from there.
All right, 60
Don't know
total.
if I deserve them.
You tried.
Well,
That's
it's
what's important.
fortunate.
That's right, you did your best.
It's fortunate that you get it as a party, not as an individual. So in that respect, yeah, you're okay. You still get it. You tried.
You offered to help, and you did your
did.
best.
Varigan, you still need to add yours, I believe.
Oh, my apologies. There we are.
So you head back to the water dock. Varigan chatting away, watching the others sort of like they're already way ahead and swimming down there. And you get back and you find Skorga. And Skorga looks less stressed. He looks straight away, you can see that he is a happier bunny.
Oh, thank you. I cannot say how good it is to have these guys back. I've been in the water twice myself, and I don't mind that, but it just feels good to have my full crew who know what they're doing and they work as a perfectly oiled machine is all I can say. These guys. You're newcomers to the town, and I only think it's right, being as you've helped me out. And as you can see, apologies earlier. I get when I'm over, I do get a little bit aggy. But I like to unwind when I get the chance with a bottle of my favourite drink. So here's a bottle of Talmandor deep wine as a token of my appreciation for you getting my guys back.
And with this, he hands over a bottle of wine to you guys. I mean, I don't think any of you are connoisseurs, but it is a good quality wine. There should be a loot box on the map now.
That will be a nice way to spend our evening once we've done our chores.
So it is an expensive bottle of wine. It's worth 25 gold.
Ooh, it sure is.
It would be a great to have a cart to put it in.
We want our
He's
damn
gonna
cart.
He's going to sort that in a second for you. So the other good thing is, so it's worth 25 gold. If you sold it, you would get yourself like 12.5 gold or whatever, and maybe a bit more. But as a gift, if you're trying to make an impression on somebody, if you gift it to another local, it gives you a +2 bonus to a make an impression roll, because it'd be considered a very, very fine gift. So one of you wants to grab that, or if you want to put it in the party stash, whichever you prefer. It's
How do we put it in the party stash? Or do
So
you have to do that?
You press P, bring up your party stash, and you can drag it into the party stash.
Yeah, that would.
All
All right. Let's. Oh,
There you go.
someone already got it. Okay, great.
Or I can send it to it. Depends on where you want it to go. If you want it to go to one of you, you would drag it over your token and release it. If you want it to go
Sure.
to party stash, you'd press P, drag it over the party stash, and release it there.
Yep.
So it depends on who wants it.
It's in there, so someone grabbed it. So it's in the party
Yeah,
stash.
I moved it over for now, but
Cool.
Okay, so yeah, so if anyone who wants that, I have a limit, by the way, on the party stash. The limit is 4 bulk. So it's basically, because it's just it's one of those things that in games it just feels like, oh look, we've got 23 bulk and such in our party stash, and it feels ridiculous. So if it gets to the point
The
where
party
you've got
stash
the
of holding.
yeah, it is basically a party stash of holding, or a spacious,
Mr. Oates isn't carrying that. Bless him.
a spacious party stash, as it would be called, because it's no longer called a bag of holding. It's now called a spacious pouch.
Spacious
so,
pouch.
Yeah. So that would be you with your first item in the party stash anyway. And this item has no bulk, so it's fine. I believe it's got 0 bulk on it, so it's no problems at all. So you now have. He goes off to the warehouse. He fetches this cart, and it's got 2 kind of wooden, arms coming off the cart, and then some I don't know the correct term, some leather straps like bridling or whatever that you can mount, attach the horse, mule, whatever it is you've got to the framework of this thing, basically. So yes, you could put Mr. Oates onto the cart if you so wished.
I think that's the best way forward, isn't it? Then we can ride the cart around town
Yep.
doing the other errands.
Okay, so can somebody make a command an animal check, please? He has bonded with both Percival and Varigan, so either of you can do it with a +1.
Just add that as a circumstance bonus.
Yes, please.
Okay, I'll try that. See if my rapport with the beastie has continued.
Hey, there we go.
Yes, he's happy. In fact, just the fact that you're sort of paying him attention as you're hooking him up, he nuzzles into your hand, and he's sort of like, you get a few bits of oats out of the bag that he's got on his panniers, and let him have a few of the oats, and he seems really happy to have this cart and pull this cart. So you can basically pootle around town with a horse and cart, no problems at all. What would you like to do now?
Oh, Percival, what's next? What's on the list?
Oh yeah, let's get the list out here. Journal, handouts.
Rates from Kilman's Carpentry.
Yep.
Wood from Andistri. Sort arrangements with Platon.
What's that? Sort arrangements. What's that about?
Yeah. Pick up tents and move supplies to new cart. So, yeah, probably the crates, I guess, would be next. Kilman's Carpentry.
Sounds like
Hey,
a
let's
plan.
go pick up the crates.
That's
So-
a plan.
Before you leave Skorga, I guess, before you leave the water dock, you ask somebody where you'd find this business, and he's like, it's very north of the town. It's just to the east of where the shipyard is. Kilmarr's Carpentry is really good. I haven't got the voice changer on for that, but hey ho, as he tells you.
We got numbers
So
up.
it is.
Number 2. So we head up there.
Okay.
Are you putting us in the clown car, or are we walking?
No, just drag yourself up there is fine. You head up to where the carpentry shop is. And as you're approaching, you can hear the sound of industry from inside. The doors to this, what is effectively a well-tooled barn, are wide open, and you can hear hammering or the noises of stuff being chiseled, and you kind of so you're aware of the fact that somebody is clearly working in there, and you're going to have no problems with there being someone to attend to you. There should be, in your art gallery, you should have a picture of the guy now, but I will share it just to make it easier, so you don't have to go into the gallery. I will share the picture so you can. There we go. This is the guy who is working there. And as you come to the door, he stops. He does hear you come to the door. You've got a clip-clop of a horse coming there. He's a broad-shouldered man, weathered face, and a very calm expression on his face. He's dressed in durable, quilted coveralls, and his clothing is marked with soot stains, nicks, signs of a lot of use. He's got a metal cap on, clearly for protection, and his tool belt has got every tool in the sun stuffed in it. But what you really notice is strapped to his belt is a massive, absurdly oversized hammer, way too big for any mundane repair job. It's the same size as Berikka's maul. Its head gleams with real well-oiled care, and it's clearly for something other than nailing planks or, tapping things together. Whether it's a family heirloom, you don't know, or something, or a symbol of his craftsmanship, few ask. So yeah, he is there working away. And he stops and sees you, and basically he sort of puts his hand up and...
All right, I guess you're Inizcar's people.
That's right.
Well, I've got them. There's a dozen of them. They're over in the corner of the barn there, under that tarp, under that sailcloth. They don't appear heavy, but they're big and cumbersome, and carrying more than one at a time would be difficult.
Can we bring the cart to the pile of things, crates.
Oh, you brought a cart. I was going to offer you my hand cart, but that'd only get like 2 at a time. Yeah. Just, is it all right coming inside? Does it mind being inside?
Oh, I'm sure Mr. Oates will be absolutely fine, and I'll sort of
Oh,
take
Mr. Oates.
I'll take a handful
Mr.
of oats and
Oates.
kind of
Bless.
lure him towards the crates.
Oh, is that one of Court's ones? Is it?
Yeah. Summer has hired Mr. Oates out to us. He's a fantastic little Ogdenar, to be honest with you. I've really grown fond of him over the short time we've spent with him.
Right. Yeah. Well, but can I pet him?
Well, that's up to Mr. Oates, but show him a little bit of respect. Give him some of these, and I'll sprinkle some oats into his hand, and I'm sure he'll be more than happy to let you.
Hello,
give him a
Mr.
sprinkle.
Oates. Here you go. There's a good boy. Nice. Right, yeah, sorry, I got distracted. You go for loading up. I reckon with my handcart, you'd have been done 3 at a time, but with this, I reckon you can get all 12 on there. So load them up carefully. Hold on, I'll find you a bit of rope you can tie it up with. Well, grab the tarp, grab the sailcloth, and use that. Put it over it, and then just wrap that bit of rope over there around it.
He points at the various bits which you can find without any hassle. To safely secure it with the 12 on board, I would want a thievery check, please.
I can give that a try.
Just a generic thievery check, thank you.
All right. Do you want it to be public or
Public, you'd know if it was
Right.
wrong.
okay?
Okay, so that is a... Is it more than 12? Yes, it is.
14.
You secure that comfortably. You wrap the sailcloth over the top. You wrap the rope round once. You like do a little weird knot thing so it goes along, and then you wrap it round at the other side after you've done a little knot there. So you've effectively got 2 loops secured with the thing, and you know what you're doing. Kirsten, you did saily stuff. What are those knots called?
You did saily stuff.
I was like, oh, sorry. No, you're a warfare officer and firing big guns.
I was a trainer for most of my career.
Okay. So, but anyway, you secure the stuff comfortably. And that's good. So you are basically got all these bits and pieces. And that gets you another 30 experience points, which I will allocate to you right now. That was probably the easiest one you have to do. It would have been harder if you hadn't got the cart and the horse first.
Yeah, but were we tying knots or were we tying hitches?
I don't know, because I do not know. I know knots about as well as I know sails, about as well as I know anything that would normally be considered, and this is not my opinion, man work. My knowledge of it is nil. However, a large number of what would often be considered woman work, I'm really good with. Because I don't see it as being, gender specific tasks. So yeah, that's all good. But yeah, I am pretty crap at most housework. Right, so you have yourself a cart, you have yourself a laden cart, and you have a journey back at this point to take the crates back to the observatory, or do you want to do something else first?
So,
I think we have a couple more.
So, is all the stuff that we're going to get not going to go in the cart and go with us?
Yep.
We can pick up the tent.
Now laden with this, how are we going to get all the other stuff on it to go on our adventure?
They're going in the
Stuff
crates.
goes in. So yeah.
They're empty crates, are they?
They're empty
Oh,
crates.
I didn't know that. Uh-huh.
Which is why I said they're
Well,
light
fine.
but cumbersome, because they've got nothing in them. They're just basically if you think of like tea chest type boxes, they're big, bulky, but really light. So
We can grab the food and the tents while we're here.
Yep.
And then,
Yep.
and then all we've got to do is sort the arrangements with
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know that name. Flayton?
Tlayton.
Clayton.
Do you know where to get the tents from?
Tents from
Grichum's.
Grichum's.
Okay, which is where
Grichum's.
you've already been. So this is where you went and bought yourself a flat cap from.
Ah,
The general
I
store.
know where
then.
that is.
Oh, this is why you were asking if we wanted to buy anything else while we were there, isn't it?
Sorry?
This is why you were asking if we wanted to buy anything else whilst our party was already there, isn't it?
Maybe. I don't know.
Sly GM stuff.
They got any carrots?
Oh yeah, I meant to.
Have you got any carrots? I believe
Maybe
they
the
would
food
have.
place.
Yeah, they would probably have some carrots there.
Let's get a bag of carrots.
So yeah, I will foot the bill for carrots, happily. Mr. Oates deserves nothing but the best.
Remember, not
Okay.
too many.
We're telling him to be fat from carrots.
It's like, bring him back to summer. We've got him home safely. However, he is a barrel.
Just rolling him home.
You can't see his legs, right? 'Cause
We
he's
bring
so
him home,
chub.
he's morbidly obese and he's contracted type 2 diabetes.
I think he's going to be working quite hard, so
Yeah, okay. I'm going to share a picture in your art gallery of what the guy looks like. Well, I say guy. What the person, I should say, looks like that runs.
Unil.
store.
Nope.
Just
Emuth,
coming up.
Eugene.
So it should be Moxlin Grichum.
Oh, there he is.
It's a
Wow.
they. They are a they. They are gender neutral. So
That is a
Moxlin,
fashion statement if ever I saw one.
it is
a bold choice.
a quality outfit. Absolutely, a very bold statement, I think, is the word for that. So, I should share that to the.
I don't seem to have them.
Do you not?
I haven't got anyone new in my art gallery.
Just below Mr. Oates.
No
It's
Scorga.
Oh.
Okay, maybe close it and reopen it. It should. Everyone's got the same rights to it. So
It's very
if you
pink.
close it and reopen it, maybe it will be there.
Ah, there you go.
Yeah.
Nice.
Excellent.
It's like
So,
Finley on a good school day.
It is a bit, isn't it? Yeah. With his, well, no, it's not granddaddy enough for Frin. It's a bit.
No mullet.
I tell you what, I swear he buys his clothes from dead people's charity shop clothes because that's what they. Right. We have.
You're back. Oh, okay. Feel free to look around once more. Another hat, perchance?
No, it's all right. I didn't realise when we came earlier that we needed some other stuff as well. Inizcar sent us for some stuff. What are we picking up here, Percival?
Let's see.
Oh, first of all, you got any carrots?
Wow, that's an eclectic mix. Hat, compass, carrot. What I always see
Tents.
next on the list. Okay, tents. Oh, tents. Okay, that makes more sense. So, I have had a slight problem. I did round up all the other gear that in this car. You might want to work on the pronunciation of that. Requested, and the tent has proven to be a little bit of a, how can we say, hassle. It was my plan to order the tent from the Tannery, but the tent hasn't come in yet. and I've not had a chance to track it down. Maybe if you want to inquire at the Tannery, they could help you out. You'll need to speak to Ignis. They'll be pleased to see you. They're always friendly. Huh? Yes, pop along and see Ignis.
I think I can spot sarcasm when I hear it.
Oh no, Ignis is the salt of the earth, very down to earth, little bit, how can we say it, archaic in their values, but yes, they're very nice.
And you said they had like common items here, so like the minor healing potion, they have that here.
Yes, I just wanted to say it without having the voice changer on.
Okay.
Yes, you can purchase any item up to level 2 that is a common item, or a level 1 uncommon item. I would allow as well. So if you do want to buy anything, just open up your character sheet, click on the magnifying glass, search through, and when you find the item you want, click on the coins, and it should purchase it.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind picking up. Would they have scrolls? I'm thinking maybe a scroll of heal, for example, or something similar.
Are they a common level 1 item?
Just say it's level 1. Scroll of a first rank spell.
Yes, then yes, they would be.
Bought a first rank scroll. It's taken the money, but it was a generic first rank scroll.
Okay. It's taken the money. Okay, so I just need to make a thing for you. So if I go to the treasure, go to bring up a loot box, and if I create a loot box, I'm going to bring up the Scourger's Gift loot box again that you had earlier. Madranna decided not to go to the general store. They're still loitering under a tree where they felt... and
I've not moved my character for some reason. I am with them.
Are you like feeling a bit sad, Madranna?
I'm not buying anything. There's nothing I really need.
Hold on, I'm just putting it in the box. If you've already taken the money off,
yes.
Create scroll, create item. Should be in that Scourger's Gift box now.
It is lovely, thank you.
Cool. So you have purchased that.
Ah, thank you. That's just the 4. Thank you. 4 gold. I've got another one of those. Did you need more than one?
I think I will stop by later if I feel the need for another one. For now, I'm not quite sure what.
Okay, you do you. But they're here if you need them. If you if in future reference, it's buy 3 for scrolls. If you buy the same level, it's buy 3 get 1 free.
I'll bear that in mind. That's very generous of you.
But just on the minor ones, not anything serious. I can pick these up without any problems. So just on the level, the easy to cast stuff.
That's level 1 in game terms.
That'll come in handy with my scroll thaumaturgy.
So yes, to pop yourself along and see Ignis at the Tannery. That's if you're being if you're new here, it's right on the outskirts of town. Just go south, south, south. Keep going south, and you'll find the woman in the deep bloody south. But yes,
Percival's
you go and speak
there.
to her.
I think I moved Percival there already.
Would it be better to get food on the way rather than go all the way?
Yeah.
I think
no doubt that'll be another quest that it'll give us.
Rather than go down there and come up again. Although it's not very big, is it?
I mean, it's a 10, 12 minute. It's a little bit further, that one. 15-minute walk to get there.
I think we should probably pick up the food on the way, shouldn't we? Try and be as efficient as possible.
Maybe we need to.
Where is it you're getting the food from?
Do you know where Andistri is while we're here?
Andistri. Oh, the lovely little halfling. Yes. She's all the way out. Oh my lord, you've got a trek ahead of you. She's all the way out of town. Just in fact, fortunately for you, the same way as the tannery. Go past the tannery, and out of the town, and she's in a little copse out there. Grows the most wonderful vegetables. I get supplies off her all the time. She's lovely. Little bit boho for my liking, but
Okay.
Thanks
and
very much.
What about Tlayton? We've got to make some arrangements with Tlayton. Could you perhaps point us in their direction as well, please?
oh, here's the elf. Try Vomies.
Where would I find that?
That's up near the observatory. Up there where Inizcar's. It's up there.
Oh, lovely. Well, thank you.
Romy's Curiosities.
Oh, so we do that last.
Yeah.
So should we head to the tannery?
Yeah, let's do tannery, food, and then work our way back, I suppose.
Yeah.
Sounds like a plan.
Sounds good.
When we catch up with Percival, who appears to be very fast,
He's,
we will ask him to get him to check the
Yeah.
list. Oh, I've just dashed off the whole bottom of the map.
Yeah, Percival didn't even want to hang around and have a conversation in the shop. He's like, do you know what? I heard go to the tannery. I was at the tannery. It's like, so he just set off thinking, I've got little legs. You know what? I can walk at my own pace if I go early.
Yeah. They'll catch up to me.
They'll get me. They'll catch up. That's fine.
He loves the
so-
tannery. Does
A little
Yeah.
bit risky for a fur creature to go near a tannery, isn't it?
yes. Maybe he wanted to go. and
I don't
check
think
it out
rats
when
are
he
too
could.
concerned with the tannery.
No, I don't think it's like, oh, yeah, I've got this really lovely rat leather handbag. I don't think that's really something that's going to sell, is it? So you head all the way over to the tannery. I'm going to share a picture of Ignis for when you arrive. You don't get greeted by Ignis. You find one of the employees who takes you through to Ignis. I don't think I've ever had a session where you've suddenly gained so many pictures in the art gallery in one session. Normally it's like, oh, we've had 2 people and a monster.
We're very efficient.
I mean, I was thinking more. It's just like that. It's a very peculiar way to start an adventure. Let's go on a scavenger hunt. So
Go shopping.
let's go shopping and on a scavenger hunt. And so yes, you should have a picture of Ignis in there now.
Not to racially stereotype, but are they dwarven?
They are dwarven.
The goat was a dead giveaway.
It was more the look of I hate everything.
You have the tent.
We
Yep.
are, yes.
Has only just finished it. So, it's not here. It's got to be sewn together. So, you have to go here to the tailor's in the centre of town. Go and see Caviar.
Caviar.
At the loom house. Yeah, near Hasker loom house.
Very well.
Other than that, anything else?
Is there anything else we need for a trip through the jungle from a tannery?
We can get the food before we go back into town.
Might as well.
Yeah, I think it's probably the best bet, isn't it?
To be honest, Ignis gives all of you a very peculiar look. She's like looking at you, and even Berikka, who you think there wouldn't be any, she looks up and down, and almost like you can almost feel her nose turning up at the 4 of you. Almost if there's a bad smell, which being as she works in a tannery is ironic.
I will say to her in Dwarvish, and I'll say, Mrs. Craftswoman, is there an issue with us?
No issue. No issue. Well, I'm not keen on newcomers. Have to earn my trust.
So,
And my trust doesn't
I'll
earn easy.
I'll give a little nod and recognition to that. I'm just understood.
Nothing against you personally, but you know, there's some strange uns out there.
That was a pleasant interaction. Would you like to go and get some food from the friendly halfling druid?
Yeah.
Yes.
Let's leave the local tannery for local people and go find a more friendly halfling.
Yes, absolutely. I love that show. Right, so you set off
again
to go and see Andistri. Andistri is out of town in a little copse, if you will. And you head out. And it's beyond the tannery. It's a little bit of a trek, not too far, sort of about 5 minutes beyond where the tannery is. And you can see this clearing. And what you can see is a lodge. And it has no door. It's just got a curtain of palm trees that have kind of been pulled down in front of it. And they act as the separation between the interior and the exterior. And as you approach, you can hear a singing from inside, almost like a working song. Somebody that's like doing some kind of task and singing an accompaniment to that task.
Knock on the surrounding around the
knock on the leaf
slightly.
Okay. There's a brief pause, and then you hear a voice from inside shout out.
Come in, come in. I'm busy at the moment.
Did you say coming or come in?
Well, what do you think?
We wait.
I'm busy.
I think it was come in. I think it was come in.
Yeah, come in. I'm busy at the moment.
Is it down? Is it down here? Is this where we are?
I'll move the
down there. Yeah, it's actually off the map, but
I'll move the door out of the way gently.
Who's whizzing all the way up it's just gone flying up the screen there?
That's Percival.
I'm on all fours, running.
What are you doing, Percy? So you kind of like, you're going in, yes. You push the leaves aside, and it's just like you can see inside. Inside, Andistri is an absolute radiant presence. She's got vibrant orange hair piled in an intricate crown of braids, interwoven with tiny wild flowers and green thread. She's got expressive almond-shaped eyes, which, when you walk in the door, she's busy, kind of light up. But it looks like there's a good few years behind those eyes. That it's not just, she's no spring chicken, despite the fact that she looks youthful and a bit childlike in a way. She is. Hold on 2 seconds. Make it so you should be able to see her in the chat. In your what you call it now? Art gallery, yes. I should say. Fantastic. So as I said, she's got a dress that is crafted entirely from leaves and fibres, like natural fibres, and it's been dyed a vivid sky blue. And around her neck, she's got the strap of a straw boater hat made from twined corn stems, and this is glimmering golden, as if it's freshly harvested. It doesn't look like a hat that's clearly, seen a good few years as well. When you first come in, she's humming, and she's stirring a massive cauldron. which is nearly as tall as she is. There's steam rising in herbal curls, thickening the whole room with an aroma of moss, sweet root, and sea mint. And her bare feet are planted in the earth. She's got a little pile of earth there that her toes are, bits of soil are between her toes. And every movement she makes is very rhythmic, almost like a ritual as she's stirring this cauldron. And she looks at the party, her eyes lingering slightly longer on Madranna and Berikka.
Y'all make your way in and make yourself comfy. I don't know you, but I'd certainly remember you, sugars. So what brings you to this little side of our Andistri?
Oh, this is like the friendliest welcome we've had.
I was not expecting that.
Yeah, greetings. We've come for supplies for Inizcar.
Oh, and this guy's a darling, isn't she? Ain't she just? But I'm spun deep here for a while. This here is a mighty important antidote for the hunting season. If I don't keep it well attended, well, then there's a bad antidote on the way. And that'll need a stronger antidote to fix it, or we can't be having that, can we now? Well, I reckon you folks could go out and pickle the food if you like. Because
Okay.
it'll take me up to a full moon till I get this done.
If you're happy for us to tend the fields and pick what we require, we're no strangers to a hard day's work. Well, one of us is, but we're not going to mention any names. I'll sort of
Oof.
cast my gaze across to Madranna.
Oh, yes, sir. You just pop yourself out there, follow the path, and you grab yourself my barrow, and you help yourself to whatever you need. And this guy's already sorted me out, so we're all good.
Excellent. Well, thanks for your time. We'll go help ourselves.
Yep.
How much? How much are we taking? That's
Yeah,
the other question.
hi. All right. Hasn't Inizcar said how much we're going to take, or have you agreed with her how much stuff we're going to take? We don't want to strip your fields.
That's right. Our checklist doesn't say.
You just fill up with what you need. You got some crates on that there horsey thing?
Yeah.
I reckon 2 crates will do you.
Okay.
Sure.
You got any carrots? You got
Yes, sirree. There's plenty of carrots out there. What do you need a carrot for?
We eat carrots.
Oh,
Did we leave
Oh,
Mr.
okay.
Oates outside with carrots?
Yeah. Uh-oh.
yeah. Mr.
You
Oates
used to
here-
have a field of carrots.
Yeah, Mr.
Now you
Oates
don't.
here likes a carrot. So
So she did say out the track at the back, and so where Mr. Oates is isn't where the plants are.
Okay.
Okay, well,
So
2 crates it is then. Let's pick our fill.
okay, and we will. Hold on 2 seconds. At this point,
as we go out, I'll say to the rest of the party, it's a funny old town, isn't it? They're not very organised, are they?
You have to do everybody's jobs.
you know.
I like
Sorry,
this
you know what it
town.
reminds
Yeah,
me. Have you ever seen an episode of Postman Pat? Where he
Yeah.
gets sent every time he gets anything. It's like, here's this letter. Oh, now you got to go to Mrs. Goggins at the whatever. Now you got to go here for this. It reminds me of that, to be honest. Is what? So
Funny thing is, as a postman, right, the first one that would turn around, oh, can you go to Mrs. O'Goggins and pick up that? We'd be like, fuck you, just take your parcel.
And if it was
That's
Amazon,
because
he'd
they
drop
don't
it
issue
over
you
your
with
pants.
black and white cats.
No. It's a very great shame, that one.
So I'm about to. I take it you can see a black screen, but you've got no view at the moment. Is that correct?
It's loading.
Correct.
Yes.
Loading, yeah.
Yeah, no tokens available at the moment.
Yep.
Yep.
So I am
No
putting.
tokens.
Right. At this point, I'm going to ask you for what your exploration mode is. And also, I'm putting you in a clump of 4, but also I'm asking you what kind of order you were in and so forth.
Okay.
So if you
My
open up
exploration
the...
mode is
Just going into a garden.
yeah. This is
Yeah. Dun dun dun.
Right, I'm just getting myself comfortable.
my exploration mode is defend because I'm a shield bearer.
Okay. Because if you're on
Mine-
defend, your shield will raise automatically when you go into combat. I do hope that I don't have a voice changer
Yeah.
on still. I realise I don't, thank God.
No, you don't.
Okay, that's good. So you were on defend. You, Varigan, you get a free search
I do.
if within, so you could be on anything apart from search, I would think. Whatever you fancy.
I was going to set myself as investigate, just so I can kind of.
Okay,
cover
which means
both.
you get the recall knowledge, which is what you're best at. So that seems pretty good.
Yes.
Yes. Which means if you get in a combat situation, you will get a recall knowledge at the start of the combat. I don't know if that's a
Excellent.
rule for investigate. I think it's normally just as you're moving around, but I think otherwise investigate is pretty pointless in the game. So I always allow, basically, if you see something and go, oh, there's a creepy crawly, you get an investigate check, a recall knowledge check free as a free action before the combat starts. I know you kind of get one anyway, but that would effectively give you 2 that way. Because don't you have an ability with your exploit vulnerability that does it or something?
Yes. So exploit vulnerability lets me essentially recall my knowledge of the creature in question, and then I
Yes,
can
so you'll get
use
2.
esoterica
You get a recall knowledge
to
first.
exploit their weaknesses based on what I discover.
Yeah, you get a recall knowledge first, and then you get your exploit weakness roll after that as well. So you might learn out additional things more than you would have done if just the one if you make both checks. So
Yeah, I think
cool.
exploit vulnerability is an action that I'll have to take during combat, but that's fine.
It is, yes, yeah. The other one I'm giving you is a free action.
Lovely.
The investigate gives a free action if you get one. Rick, what are you doing?
I was thinking I might do the search one, the one that uses your perception, like you're keeping an eye out.
So search, yeah. Okay, that's fine.
And I'm scouting.
And you're scouting, so I need to put a scout thingy on.
I've just noticed the rest
And
of the
being
party...
a long snout, it says I have a +2 circumstance bonus to perception checks. Oh no, that's for seeking a creature or object. Never mind.
The rest
Okay.
of the party appear to have my lantern bonus on them as well. If you see their tokens, they've got
Yes.
the little lantern thing, but I don't have it on me. I don't know if that matters, but I guess we'll find out.
It does say you and your allies as well, doesn't it?
I don't know then. I don't know why that is. I maybe that's a foundry thing, but I'm just applying the scout modifier to everybody. They should be getting those now.
Oh, there we go. I've got it on me now.
I've got 2 different lanterns on me.
Yeah, one's giving you the bonus and one's giving you
Effect.
telling you the effect.
Has everyone got their scout bonus?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Not that we need it.
Can everybody that's on search or that is entitled to a search make a perception check or a seek check, please? So that will be
I think mine
Percival.
only counts if it's within the light of my lantern, and I think it has to be
so
bright
just
light range.
just Percival then, please.
Yeah, so it says during exploration, even if you aren't searching, the GM rolls a secret check for you to find traps, environmental hazards, haunts, and secrets, such as secret doors, and you have to roll each time a given hazard or secret comes within 20 feet of me, which is the current
It's within 20,
bright
not the
light
40.
radius.
Okay, that's
yeah. It's the 20-foot emanation, which is the bright light. Then a further 20 is the dim light.
Okay, cool. Okay, so you are basically in this large garden. As you can see, there are rows of cauliflowers, cabbages, carrots, herbs, fruit, all sorts of bits. Looks like coffee beans there. Various different things. But you can also see a number of... It looks like she has a bit of a mole problem. Because you can see a very large molehill here. A very large molehill here. And a very large molehill here. Whilst you'd expect a molehill, and another one down there, yeah. While you'd expect a molehill normally to be the size of a kid's sand bucket, these ones are maybe about knee high on a human.
It's like, whose knee?
Yeah, I suddenly realised you've got a party
Yeah.
to of 4 different answers.
I was just
and it's
thinking.
like just knee high, could be anything. It's like, so these molehills can range from here to here to here to here. Yeah. So knee high on a human is the size of these molehills. And they're about 2 foot across.
This is indeed making mountains out of molehills.
Yeah.
There we are. We got another one.
So, where do you want to do? Where do you want to do? Where do you want to go? What do you want to do?
Well, we're here to pick crops, aren't we? And
Yes, you are. I'm going to treat it that Mr. Oates is over here somewhere with a cart. Don't. Okay. This is we're going to have words about Rick and his movement again, which we've done every game we have. It's between you and Steve in our other group. Just go randomly moving off. No more than 2 squares at a time. Anytime you're on a map that isn't a thing.
Generic map, yeah.
If it's not a generic overall map, just 2 squares at a time, and then let me see if there's anything there, because literally you could just reveal a ton of shit. You haven't, but that's fine. So
Percival is heading towards the onions.
The
are
onions.
these
Okay.
rows,
So yeah, I'd
are
like
these
to.
rows difficult terrain, or are they just normal?
They're sort of stuff that's been bagged up already, I think.
No, the rows difficult terrain, you said.
Oh, sorry. So where the rows, sorry, the rows crossing them is difficult terrain. Yes.
We have to go around them in normal
Yeah.
circumstances. We'd only jump over them in a combat situation, wouldn't we? Because it's
Yeah.
their, crops. So, are we going to kind of just go up and down the rows picking and just... We're not expecting trouble at this point, are we?
No, and I guess best if we can see these pre-bagged goods, it would make sense to try and grab a few of those as well, I suppose.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's head over there then, shall we? Over here. Oh.
Can you make another check, please, Rick and
Where's
Varric?
I gone?
You're
Am
under
I
one of
under
the other
some-
tokens. Yeah, you're under one of the other people, probably.
Oh, you're under a leaf.
Under here.
Yeah.
Oh, God, why was... Oh, that one, thank you.
Okay, carry on. Another couple of squares or whatever. Varigan, can you make another check, please? And Percy, not Percy, just Varigan, please. Stop there, everybody.
What checks are we making?
No one's just the people that are on search or Varigan, because you get a free one. Okay, fine. That's no problems.
I don't like this garden. It's too quiet.
Okay, stop. Everybody stop. You're searching, and unfortunately, it's going to be quite amusing when I share these roles with you at the end of the session, because that was the shittest. If you thought that Tommy rolled badly at athletics, Tommy can now feel really good, because you guys literally could have spotted something 40 feet away in the case of Percival. I gave you another roll at 20 feet. And when you're standing next to it, you haven't spotted it. So, I am about to reveal this.
Oh God, are we going to be murdered by dire moles?
That looks like a snake to me.
And
Oh yeah, that is a snake. Oh no.
I am also you've got snakes nearby. Basically, Madranna has nigh on trodden on this thing before.
Have you shared it in the art gallery or in the screen?
Sorry?
I haven't seen anything. Oh.
It's right next to me. There's a little thing.
Oh, okay, there. Yeah. Sorry, I thought Graham shared a picture of it.
Oh, and a dire mole.
Okay.
Oh, more snakes. Great. Snakes. Why did it have to be snakes?
Percy does not like snakes.
Can't say I'm a fan of them myself.
I don't like those shitty snakes.
Yeah, you basically virtually stepped on these things before you've realised they're there.
Yeah, well, that's
and the only reason, and the only reason you've spotted them is because the creature near Madranna basically hissed when you stood right next to it. Otherwise, you wouldn't have spotted it at all. That's how oblivious you guys were.
That's tragic, considering I'm an expert at perception, and I'm giving everyone a +1 to visual perception checks as well.
Yep. But you guys, between you, on the 5 checks, I think rolled... The highest roll was a 5.
Wow.
So yeah, not impressive.
Rather that than the combat rolls, I guess.
And speaking of combat rolls, that is where we leave our party, just about to roll initiative for the first time in this Our Shades of Blood campaign. Join us in 2 weeks' time for episode 3 of Shades of Blood, where we see if the party get beyond doing basic domestic chores and dealing with small serpents. Until next time, keep rolling 20s.
We went to see old Court at his ranch that morn. Expected a rancher all weathered and worn, but sharp was his coat and his cane polished bright. He smiled like a lord and he spoke with delight. He said, "See my niece, she'll help you of course." She brought Mr. Oates a mule, not a horse. Horse cart stuff, we're on a scavenger hunt round Talmandor's bounty, taking boxes on the front. From Inizcar's list, we checked off one more thing, but that wasn't enough, so we still got to bring horse cart stuff down to the docks for the cart we did race. With sea spray and gulls, it's a blustery place. Madranna grew weary, the haul was too tough, but Varigan pulled like he could not get enough. Berikka and Percy with charm and with chat, that dog hands, but only once finding a hat. Horse cart stuff, we're on a scavenger hunt round Talmandor's bounty, taking boxes on the front. From Inizcar's list, we checked off one more thing, but that wasn't enough, so we've still got to bring horse cart stuff. Boxes and tents were the next on our quest. We ran through the town and gave it our best. Stacked crates on the cart till the rope nearly snapped. Still chasing down tents after shopping was wrapped. The sun it did blow, but we held to our course. Boxes loaded behind our mule, not a horse. Horse cart stuff, we're on a scavenger hunt round Talmandor's bounty, taking boxes on the front. From the Inizcar's list, we checked off one more thing, but that wasn't enough, so we've still got to bring horse cart stuff. Andistri, a druid so fair, in a hut with a leaf for a door hanging there. She sent us for veggies, but trouble was near, for snakes lay in wait where the footpath was clear. We nearly stood on them, prompting a hiss, and now we must fight them. Let us survive this. Horse cart stuff, we're on a scavenger hunt round Talmandor's bounty, taking boxes on the front. From Inizcar's list we checked off one more thing, but that wasn't enough, so we've still got to brave. Horse cart